Two people walk into the same dealership, same week, same car. One pays $2,400 more than the other. And the crazy part? The one who paid more thought he was being smart. So here is the question you need to answer before you ever set foot in a dealership again. Is paying cash for a car actually costing you money? Meet Marcus. He did everything right. He spent weeks studying up, found the invoice price, knew exactly what the manufacturer charges the dealer, and walked in completely prepared. The sticker on the car he wanted sat at $31,000. The dealer invoice was around $28,500. After a solid hour of going back and forth, Marcus got the salesperson down to just $80 above invoice. The salesman even leaned back and said they were practically giving the car away. Marcus shook hands, drove home, and felt like he absolutely crushed it. And that feeling was completely wrong. Subscribe right now, because what comes next is going to flip everything you think you know about buying a car completely upside down. The following Saturday, Marcus's co-worker Ryan spots the car in the parking lot and heads to the exact same dealership for the identical model. Ryan walks out paying $2,400 more. Same car, same month, same salespeople. The difference had nothing to do with negotiation skills. It came down to 4 words Ryan said when he walked through the door. He said, "I am paying cash." And that single sentence triggered a system Ryan had absolutely no idea existed. But before we get to what that system looks like, you need to understand why the number Marcus negotiated so hard to get was never the real number to begin with. Every car deal has a surface price, the one you can see and argue about, and then it has hidden layers underneath that the dealer never puts on the table. The first layer is called holdback. After the sale is complete, the manufacturer quietly sends money back to the dealership, typically 2 to 3% of the sticker price. On a $31,000 car, that alone is $600 to $900. The dealer already made 12 to 18 times what Marcus thought they made before anyone even touches a keyboard in the finance office. And holdback is just where it starts. Beyond holdback, manufacturers pay dealers bonus cash to move specific models that are sitting too long on the lot. You will never know which cars have these attached. Then there are volume bonuses, where dealers hit certain sales thresholds and get massive payouts. That is exactly why they get suddenly flexible at the end of the month. They are not being generous. They are chasing a target worth tens of thousands of dollars across their whole inventory. Add in regional incentives based on slow local markets and manufacturer subsidies covering the dealer's lot financing costs, and the real price the dealer paid for your car is nowhere near what any invoice number shows you. But even knowing every single one of those layers still would not protect you from where the dealership actually makes its biggest money. That room is coming, and most people walk into it completely unguarded. When Marcus finished negotiating, he shook hands and felt relief. Deal done. But then a salesperson walked him to a back office for paperwork. That office is the single most profitable space in the entire building. The person behind that desk carries the title of finance manager, but they are actually the highest-earning salesperson on the property. Publicly traded dealership groups are required to report detailed financial breakdowns. Those filings show that the average new car sale generates around $3,000 in gross profit. But the finance office stacks an additional $2,700 to $2,900 on top of that through loan interest markups, extended warranties with margins of up to $1,000, gap insurance, protection packages, documentation fees, and registration charges. Marcus negotiated hard on the surface and handed most of it right back in that back room. Now, here is why Ryan's situation was even worse. When Ryan announced he was paying cash, the dealership heard something very specific. He had just eliminated the entire finance office profit layer. No loan markup, no warranty upsell, no gap insurance. So the dealership made up the difference somewhere they could control, which was the sticker price. Ryan got less flexibility, the dealer held firm, and he paid $2,400 more for a car Marcus got at a much better number. We are taught our entire lives that cash means power. But at a car dealership, the loan is not a burden for the dealer. It is a profit center. Remove it and you remove their most valuable tool, so they compensate by squeezing the front end harder. And if you think you can just hide the fact that you have cash, the dealership has tests specifically designed to figure that out before you ever realize what is happening. The clipboard they hand you on arrival, the early credit check mid-negotiation, and the loan application filled out before you reach the finance office all exist to confirm your financing intentions multiple times. By the time you sit down to sign, they already know exactly what kind of buyer you are. So here is the strategy that actually works. Walk in as a financing buyer. Never mention cash. Negotiate the price hard while they believe they will recoup margin through financing. In the finance office, negotiate every single add-on because everything in that room has real margin built in. Then before you sign, confirm there is no prepayment penalty and no origination fee. After you drive home, pay the loan off within days. You get the financing buyer price, you avoid the cash penalty, and you pay almost zero interest because the loan barely lasts a week. The sales floor feels like the battle. All the tension and the back-and-forth manager trips are designed to make you think that is where the money is decided. But the real transfer happens in that quiet back office when your guard is completely down. Now you know every layer of this system and exactly how to use it. If this changed how you think about buying a car, subscribe because we break down the hidden mechanics behind every major financial decision you will ever make. The dealership has a system built over decades. Now you have yours.